Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be highlighting the most affordable new homes in one of Sacramento's fastest growing suburbs, right here in Roseville, California.
Now, these communities have some amazing end of summer deals right now. These are always changing, but today we are going to be sharing incredible incentives with you. We have interest rate buy downs with some communities down into the 3% range. We have included solar, we have window furnishings included, appliances included, several concessions including closing costs. So you're going to want to stick around as we reveal each of these communities. We're going to go through the pricing of the homes as well as the incentives.
Today we are touring you through 6 different builders through 7 different neighborhoods right here in Roseville. All of these homes that are featured are going to be under $700,000, with several being under $600,000.
We are checking out a variety of homes. We're going to have everything from single stories to 2 stories, 3 to 4 bedrooms, small lots to really large lots. We also have a home with a really unique feature that no other builder is offering in Roseville, so you're going to want to stick around for that.
We'll be breaking down the communities from the schools, parks, trails, amenities, tax rates, Melloru's, HOAs, and touring you through the models and some quick move-in ready homes.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer, an investor, or just someone looking to relocate to the area, you're sure to find something today that you love. So stick around as we tour these communities.
All right guys, so let's go ahead and kick it off with the first community. This is going to be a community that we have not showcased on our channel yet. Welcome to Mason Trails. Mason Trails is a little further out from the rest of the West Roseville neighborhoods, offering large lots as well as RV garages. This community provides a unique feel of rural living with the convenience of modern amenities. Roseville is directly to the east, and downtown Sacramento is less than 20 miles away.
Mason Trails adds to an already robust outdoor recreational presence by providing 4 community parks, a 30-foot wide greenbelt, 174 acres of preserved open space and wetlands, and access to a major trail system that runs along what is called Dry Creek. This includes 2 miles of multi-purpose equestrian trails, which is one of the unique features of this community, putting it in a little bit more rural setting.
Now, even though the location of this community is going to be the closest out of all of Roseville communities to Sacramento, there are a couple of key things to note about this location. The number one thing to note about its location is that even though you're in Roseville, you're technically not within the Roseville School District boundaries, which is why a lot of people are moving to Roseville. This community is going to be zoned to the Center Unified School District, which technically belongs to the City of Sacramento. To learn more about the schools here in the Center Unified School District, go ahead and check out the California School Dashboard for more information.
Now, the number 2 thing that you should be aware of is we are also outside of the incorporated City of Roseville. So you are in Roseville, but you're in unincorporated Roseville. How that changes things is you will not have City of Roseville utilities. Another reason that people flock to Roseville is our affordable utilities. You will have SMUD, which is slightly higher price, still not as high as PG&E. You will also have county services for your sheriff and fire. Unlike in City of Roseville, you're going to have City of Roseville and fire services. So a few variances there, just being in unincorporated Roseville versus incorporated City of Roseville. Now, let's get into checking out some of the amazing homes in this community. Now, as we jump into our first model, this is going to be an all single story community, and we're going to be looking at this first home, which is just over 1,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and again, these are on large lots, and they have the unique RV garage. Right as we enter the front of the home, we're going to have 2 spacious bedrooms along with a shared full bathroom with dual vanities. As we head down the hall to the common space, we're gonna have the laundry room right off to the right of the kitchen. And then I love how this plan opens up right into a big great room space. You have a large island with the sink looking out to the dining room and the family room. The kitchen is going to offer plenty of cabinets and counter space, as well as your standalone appliances with the oven and the microwave over. It also has a very spacious walk-in pantry. Now you'll see this common space brings in lots of natural light with the windows and patio door along the backside. As we head out of the family room, at the back side of the home, we are going to find the primary owner's suite. Now this is another great size room, and one of the things I love about this one is it does have the access to the back covered patio. Also in your ensuite bathroom, you're going to find a walk-in shower. Instead of the tubs, we're going to find these easily accessible showers. And then you're going to have a large walk-in closet. Heading out to the backyard, you're going to find this oversized covered patio, and again you're going to see this nice large lot and what you could do with it. Now you'll also see that this model has the option of the casita built out back, and we'll get into that more later. Extremely unique to this builder is going to be this RV garage. This measures 45 feet in length and 14.5 feet wide, and it's 16 feet tall. So this is an amazing feature for those of you with RVs, toys, motorcycles, ATVs, you name it. You have this great indoor storage that connects to your 2-car garage. So avoid those storage fees and have everything right on your lot. This could also be an amazing workshop. Okay, so we showed you a model, and now we want to show you a quick move-in. Now this one is priced at the low of $680,000. You get the RV garage. We're going to show you the full garage on this one. You get a almost 12,000 square foot lot, and they're offering 4.99% interest rate. Let's get inside and check it out. Come on in. At the front of the home, we're going to have 2 bedrooms with a shared bathroom, and then we're going to jump right into our common space. You'll see it's nice and open in here. You're gonna have a white cabinets with the white quartz counters, these beautiful vinyl plank flooring throughout the home. This home is on, like I mentioned, a 12,000 square foot lot. Now, most of it is going to be on the side yard. As you look at these aerials here, you're gonna have a kind of small backyard, and then we're gonna go over to the side yard. It's really big where you could have a pool. You already have that RV storage, so you don't need to store that outside. So let's take a quick look at the primary suite, the primary bath, and then we're gonna head to the next community. Now this community has a few other single stories, and another unique feature, it does have some lots with casitas on it. So perfect if you're that empty nester but wants that guest house out back. This one can really give it all to you on very large lots. Now we're gonna head to the next community and give you a taste of a 2-story option.
Okay guys, so we're heading over to the second community that we're gonna tour you on, and this is gonna be the Sierra Vista community.
Now this is one of the newer communities. It's going to be thousands of houses. It has a few different builders in it. We're going to show you 2 actually today, and it's going to get you some affordable price points. And one of the biggest notable differences compared to the last one is we are going to be entering official City of Roseville boundaries in terms of incorporated City of Roseville. So you're going to get back to City of Roseville utilities. You're going to get City of Roseville services like police and fire.
One of the pros of this community is that they are building a ton of new commercial that's going to be right here along Baseline, which is going to be a main thorough to Sacramento. Now, one of the main commercial sites that they're going to be building here is going to be a Costco, which is slated to open in 2025.
We also have a Safeway that's going up at the corner of Pleasant Pleasant Grove and Fiddyment, just a block away from this community, that will have gas stations, a McDonald's, which our kids will love, some other eateries, as well as, you know, getting a grocery store very close to this West Roseville community.
And this is going to be a community that has a mix of young families as well as retirees. And you can catch people out walking, jogging, biking pretty much all day in this community.
And this is going to be in the Center Unified School District. They do have a brand new elementary school called Rex Fortune. That's a gorgeous campus. You're going to go down a few miles closer to Mason Trails for the middle school as well as the high school. So those aren't going to be really in rideable, bike rideable, walkable distance, but the elementary school is going to be within walking distance of the next community we're going to show you. Now this next community is differentiated because it is gated. We're going to show you a mix of gated and non-gated communities. But within Sacramento, Roseville would be considered a relatively safe community, but you can look those up on stats online. You are going to have some pockets of the community that have gates and then some that don't. And this community has a variation in housing. So some of the communities we look at today are going to be all two-story communities. This community is going to be a mix of single stories and two stories, which gives a little bit nicer variation to the landscaping, and when you're walking around, everything doesn't look exactly the same. So some things like that you can note as differences between the communities we show you today.
Okay, so here we are at the first model home that we're going to tour here in the Sierra Vista community. This home is going to be two-story, sitting at 2,054 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It comes standard with a covered patio as well as owned solar. This is a gated community, and the HOAs for this community are going to be $135 a month, which covers your front yard landscaping. This community is also zoned to the Center Unified School District. And as you can see here, right when you enter the home, you have this what is modeled as an office, which is an optional bedroom. And right next to that, you have a full bathroom as well as a storage closet. It's going to be a standard size full bathroom right here at the front of the home. As we head down the hall, we come right into your main living area with your kitchen, your dining room, and your family room. So a really good size here, perfect for entertaining. And in this kitchen, as you can see, you do have an island with seating for 3. You have a window that looks out to your backyard, and you also have a good size walk-in pantry in this kitchen as well. Lots of natural light in this home. Here we are in your family room, which is a really good size. You have plenty of room, as you can see here, with this sectional and these chairs for additional seating. And then, as I mentioned before, it comes standard with this covered patio. So that's pretty much going to be downstairs is your main living area, your downstairs bedroom and bathroom. Let's head upstairs. As soon as you come upstairs, you have 2 rooms to the left here. Now this first room to the left is going to be a secondary bedroom. It's going to be your standard size with the standard sliding closet doors. And then you do have your primary suite, but we'll get to that later. You do have a nice loft in here, lots of natural light coming in. You can see they have it modeled with a little study area in the back. And then right on the other side of that, you're going to have your laundry room. Now you do have options to put some cabinets there above your washer and dryer. And then here is going to be your secondary bathroom upstairs, which is shared by your 2 secondary bedrooms. And then here is the last secondary bedroom at the front of the home here. Pretty standard sized bedroom again. However, this one does come with a walk-in closet. All right, let's head over to the primary suite. Here we are in your primary suite bedroom. Pretty standard sized primary suite bedroom with your 2 nightstands and your dresser. And this one has a very generous walk-in closet. And the primary suite, you do have a tub in this one, as well as a nice shower with a bench and your standard dual sink vanity. Now let's go check out the move-in ready home that we have of this model. Okay guys, so here we are at the move-in ready of the model home that we just toured. And again, it's going to be the same exact specs. It's going to be a 2-story home, 2,054 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath. Now this home, as you can see, is spec'd with the white cabinets versus the model was spec'd with the darker cabinets. This one's also going to have the lighter countertops as well, and it does have a really good backyard, as you can see, and again with that covered patio and included solar. So great price at $640,000 and $10,000 in closing costs. Okay guys, we're here at the second builder in the Sierra Vista community. Now this builder has a quick move-in ready home priced at $560,000. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys a model of this home, and then we're gonna take you through a quick tour of this quick move-in ready home. Let's go check it out.
Before we jump inside, I wanted to note that this community in Sierra Vista is not gated, so you will not have HOAs. This one's just over 1,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Right here at the front, you're going to have your half bath for your day guest, and then you're also going to have a nice flex space. So even though you only have 3 bedrooms, you also have this downstairs flex space that's perfect for an office or playroom. Heading into the common space, you'll see it's nice and open. The family room, dining room, and kitchen all flow together seamlessly with lots of natural light coming into the home. As we head into the kitchen, you'll see it has a nice large island with the sink in it. You also have the pantry for storage, and you have the patio slider right off the kitchen. This community also has gas for your cooktop. As we head upstairs, what you're going to find different in this one is that we are not going to have a loft like the previous home and several other of the 2 stories that we'll show you today. You will have upstairs laundry. And then you have the shared secondary bath. This one's only modeled with a single sink. So if you have multiple kids, normally you want to try to option that with dual sinks. The secondary bedrooms are fairly spacious on this one, because with 1,800 square feet and only 3 bedrooms, they can give more space to the bedrooms. Let's head over to the primary suite, where you'll find lots of space for bed and dressers. Again, lots of natural light coming off the back side of the home. And then heading into the primary suite bathroom, we'll find the stand-up shower and dual vanities. So no tub in this one. If you want that tub, that last home was a great option.
Here we are at the move-in ready home of the model that you guys just toured with Shantae, priced at $560,000 and $20K in lending incentives. This home is gonna come with a covered patio. So as you can see there, good sized backyard as well. At the front of the home, you're gonna have this flex space. So it's gonna be perfect for those that work from home. And then you also have a half bath, and one thing to take note on is this is gonna have the darker cabinets than what you've seen inside of the model home. And you have good sized storage space underneath your staircase. And here we are in the main living area in this beautiful kitchen. Look at those countertops there, beautiful. Again, love the contrast between the dark cabinets and the lighter countertops, as well as the backsplash. And then you have some beautiful flooring here. Look at this luxury vinyl plank flooring color that they have here. Again, good size covered patio, nice size backyard. All right, so let's go check out upstairs real quick, and then we're gonna head to the next community. So as you come upstairs here to the right, you're gonna have your primary suite as you've seen in the model home. And then again, nice size walk-in closet in the primary suite. And then here we are in your primary suite bathroom, dual sink vanity, as well as a large shower. So I hope you guys like the tour of the model and this quick move-in ready home. Now this community does have homes that are much larger and larger lots. Now we have already done a tour on this community, so go ahead and click the link here to get a full tour. Now let's go ahead and head over to the next community. It is going to be the Solaire community, which actually gets us into the Roseville School District. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to Solaire. We've previously done a vlog tour on this community, which you can check out when you're done watching this one. We'll tag that right here. But this is one of my favorite entry-level communities that's building new homes. And like Danny mentioned, this is gonna jump you into the Roseville School District. So you're getting City of Roseville boundaries for utilities, police and fire, and you're also getting Roseville School District. Now, the proximity of this community to the school is what's amazing. It's walking distance, literally right outside of the community walls. You're gonna reach Westbrook Elementary School, a brand new elementary school just going into its second year of school. And there's a beautiful park that just opened up right behind that school. You also have John L. Sullivan Park to the opposite side of the community. And within this community, there's going to be a pocket park eventually. In addition to the location and proximity to the elementary school, the kids have an easy bike ride over to top-rated middle school, Chilton Middle School, as well as our state-of-the-art high school, West Park High School. Now, in addition to that, this is the furthest southwest that you're gonna get within those boundaries, which improves your commute if you have to go, say, to downtown Sacramento. You're gonna be right here off of Westbrook Boulevard, which they're just finalizing the thoroughfare to go all the way from here to Baseline, which is your main street to take you out to Highway 99 in the downtown area. This is also a super convenient location for those commuting to the Roseville hospitals. You'll simply hop out onto Pleasant Grove, and it's about 17 minutes to Sutter Roseville and Kaiser Roseville. We already have a couple doctors and nurses that have purchased in this community based on the easy commute and the family-friendly environment. Now, lastly, one more pro to this community is out of all the new homes being built in the Roseville school boundaries, this one has the lowest Melrose tax. We talk about that in quite a few of our videos, and if you're not aware of it, it's basically a tax for infrastructure. This one is going to come in at only $218 a month, whereas other communities can be up to $350 a month. Now, we're going to tour you on their smallest plan, which is a 3-bedroom with a loft and a flex space, and then we're going to go show you an incredible deal on a move-in ready home that's going to show a couple slight configuration changes on this one, and we're going to share the incentives. They have some amazing incentives right now to get into these homes. So let's get started and take a look at this model.
All right, so here we are at the model home that sits at 2,023 square feet. It's a 2-story with 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. Let's go inside and check it out. So you have a nice entry when you walk into the doors, and just here to the left, you're gonna have this flex room as well as a half bath. Now, Shantae is gonna show you the move-in ready with this flex room that does have an option with the door here, which is much more functional than just being wide open. And here's the half bath directly across from your flex room, and then we'll head into the main living area of the home. But right before that, just to the left, you're gonna have a nice storage area underneath your staircase. And here we are in the main living area. You have a really nice open space here with tons of natural lighting coming in from the back side of the home. You have a really good sized family room here, as you can see. And then your dining room is gonna split your family room and kitchen. Now, there is not a formal dining room in this home, but still plenty of seating here. And here we are in this beautiful kitchen. You have the gray cabinets with the light quartz countertops highlighted underneath your cabinet lighting. Nice window looking out to your backyard. Stainless steel appliances with your standalone range. And of course, this home does come with a decent sized pantry. So this pretty much wraps up downstairs. Let's head upstairs and see what it has to offer. All right, so upstairs you're gonna have your 2 secondary bedrooms, your primary suite, as well as this loft here. Now, as you can see, it's not a huge loft, but it does offer additional living space, which is really nice to have in a home. And you do have good separation between your primary suite and your secondary bedrooms, as you can see here. And just here in this hallway, you also have some additional storage space with this linen closet that you see here. And then just here to the left of your secondary bedrooms, you're gonna have a laundry room. It's a good size, and you also have options for cabinets above the washer and dryer. And here we are with your 2 secondary bedrooms that sit at the front of the home. First one here is gonna be modeled as a nursery. It's pretty standard sized bedroom with your sliding closet doors. And here's your second secondary bedroom, pretty much the same size as the other one, and again, standard size room. And again, these bedrooms are going to be located at the front of the home, opposite of the primary at the back of the home. Here's your shared secondary bathroom. Now, as you can see, it only comes with a single vanity, but there is space to add a larger vanity for 2 sinks there. And here you have a standard shower tub combo. And here's the primary suite that sits at the back of the home. Really good size primary suite, as you can see, with 2 large nightstands. And you also have room for 2 large stand-up dressers. As you can see, there's one to the left. You can potentially do one to the right. And your primary suite bathroom here, you have dual sink vanity, as you can see here, and just on the other side of that, you do have room to add another vanity or, a sit down area to get ready, as you can see modeled. And then this one does not have a tub, but you do have a large shower that you see there. And then it does come with a generous sized walk-in closet.
Okay, so now we're at the move-in ready home, and I'm excited about the upgrades that they've done to this one. So I'm gonna run you through it real quick and just show you what's different compared to the model. Come on in. First off, let's look at these beautiful vinyl plank flooring. They've put this throughout the entire common space, which really opens it up and makes it flow together. And then look at this gorgeous kitchen. They've done it in the white cabinetry, and they've also added the island. So they are optioning this in most of the ones that they're building, and I think this really finishes out the kitchen much better. Again, you have the stainless steel appliances and that window out to the back. They've also done a really pretty backsplash on this one. Now, on top of that, we have a very large backyard on this one. This is gonna be about 24.5 feet deep. And this is an all 2-story community, but we are on a lot that backs to a prior community. So you get the benefit of a single story behind you on this one, which really makes the backyard feel that much bigger. Now let's go show you one more configuration change that they did in this home. So in the model, they did not have a door on this, and I'm glad that they spec'd this home with it. It's much more usable with the door. You can imagine this as a quiet office space, easily off your common space across from the half bath. And you can kind of see how big this space is without the desk and so forth. So a nice flex room for a kid's toy room or office. Okay, so let's talk price. This home, they've just dropped the price to $615,000. Incredible deal. This is just over 2,000 square feet. Now, in addition to the lower price, they are also offering, for a limited time, they are offering 4.875% on conventional and FHA financing. That's a fixed rate, 30 years. That will make an incredible difference on your payments, dropping you from where rates are currently in the 6s and 7s. That's gonna get you under 5%. Now, they also are offering for FHA buyers $10,000 in closing costs. With these closing cost incentives, you'll probably be able to come in for close to just your down payment. With a 3.5% down, that's gonna run you right around that $22,000. So this is an incredible deal. One more bonus item, they are including solar. So normally solar is either a lease or a purchase option in addition to the price. They are including that value also while they're running these specials. So if you think these homes will be a great fit for you, you're gonna wanna reach out to our team ASAP so we can get you connected and lock you into some of these killer deals. Now, in addition to this 3-bedroom option, they do have 2 4-bedroom floor plans that are priced between around that $650,000 mark up to $700,000. They have some similar quick move-ins with great specials on those too. Now, if you haven't seen our prior video we did a full model tour of those, and you can check that out here.
All right, guys, so we're here in our next community, and we still have 3 more communities to tour. But as you can see so far, there are a whole lot of nuances when it comes to city boundaries, school boundaries, utility boundaries, as well as builder incentives. This is why it's important to have a local expert on your side to help navigate these things and that's where we come in to help.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer relocating to the area or already live in the greater Sacramento region, we look forward to helping you and your family relocate here. We also help investors, these are great entry-level properties, so if you're an investor, make sure you also reach out to us about deals for you. Now, you can reach out to our team, you can book a Zoom call, we're gonna jump on with you, we're gonna understand your family's lifestyles, where you're gonna be commuting to, if you have children and you want certain schools, and then we're gonna provide all the options available to you that meet your budget, your timing of when you wanna move, and the area that you wanna be in. So your best bet is to go ahead and reach out to us. The number is popping up now. You can call us, you can text us, you can go ahead and follow the link. There's a QR code also popping up. You can schedule that call, see our calendar, book directly with us. You will meet with us and we will guide you through the entire process, making it as simplified as possible, and you can see success like so many of our other clients have.
So we're here in the next community, Winding Creek. So what's so nice about this community, as you can see right behind us are these nice blue oaks, and there's actually a creek that goes through this neighborhood with walk and bike trails that go throughout. And there's also a brand new school being built just about 100 yards from where we're standing right now. This community is also zoned to top rated schools, one of them being the highly rated West Park High School that looks like a college. You also have quick, easy access to one of the main thoroughs here in Roseville at Blue Oaks Boulevard. That takes you to all of the shopping and amenities that Roseville has to offer. Now let's head over and check out a model right here in this community.
Now, this home is going to be their second to smallest plan, and it's just over 1,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and this one is going to have the loft space upstairs. So different from the last ones where we had the flex space downstairs, we're still going to have the half bath. We're not going to have that flex space. We're just going to have the common area down here. Similar to those last couple of floor plans, you have the open common space with the family room, dining room, and kitchen all flowing together, again with natural light coming in all along the back side of the home. This one is finished out with dark cabinets. When we get over to the move-in ready, you're going to see one of their other design packages with lighter cabinets. As we head upstairs, you are going to find a small loft up here, perfect to get that secondary living space in the home for the kids to watch TV, play their video games. And you're also going to have an upstairs laundry room just on the other side of the staircase. And you have this little landing area that provides additional space for, a desk like they have here for kids to do homework. Heading into the primary suite, you'll see they have a nice size bed here, and you'll have the walk-in closet off to the right. Plenty of room for a large dresser here with this kind of inset alcove. And then you have the primary bath with dual vanities, the stand-up shower. And you'll see in the move-in ready, they actually added some built-in cabinetry in this little alcove right here, which is nice that you'll have additional storage. And then you'll see the great walk-in closet. Heading into the secondary bedrooms, you'll find that they are great size, with it only being a 3-bedroom in that 1,800 square feet. They can put quite a bit of square footage in these. Now, you do have a shared upstairs bathroom, and I will say the one con is that there is only a single vanity option for this floor plan. And here's the last secondary bedroom.
So we wanted to share a couple details. They could be considered pros, cons, or just things to know about this community. The first is that this is a new build community that went completely electric. So your cooktops are going to be electric. So if that's a make or break for you, this isn't the community. But we're gonna find that as we move on to the next communities, that's a similar trend in these new home communities. Now, my con to this community currently is going to be that the elementary school is not built. Like Danny mentioned, is going to be breaking ground. That could still be a year or two out, and then it will be walking distance to this community. But for now, your kids are going to need to go to a surrounding school. If they're already in elementary school, they'll go to a nearby school. So just a short-term pain point of a new build community that I wanted to highlight. Now you have a couple of pros and cons too.
Yeah, I do actually. One of the things that I like a lot about this community, this specific builder, is going to be that there's going to be spray foam insulation within the walls instead of your standard insulation. Now what this is going to do is going to help the home be a little bit more efficient, but not only that, but it's also going to cut back on all of these spiders and bugs that get in between your walls. So it's definitely a nice thing to have, and a little bit different again from what the other builders are offering in terms of your insulation.
Yeah, and I think they also kind of say it helps with the sound of the house, yes, hearing from outside to inside. There's lots of benefits to it, but unique to this builder that they do that.
Absolutely. Another thing about this builder is that their backyards are going to be a little bit more on the smaller side in comparison to some of the other builders that we toured today. So just keep that in mind about this builder, is that the backyards are not really going to accommodate a pool. You probably could fit it in, it'd just be a little bit tight.
Yeah, maybe a spa. And it is an all two-story community, so you will definitely have 2 stories most likely behind you, unless you're on maybe one of their perimeter lots that backs up to the masonry walls. There's a few of those lots still available where sometimes you might not have a back neighbor if you have an interior street behind you. So just some pros and cons we wanted to share or notes about this community. We're gonna jump you over to a move-in ready because we wanna share an incredible price point here along with their incentives.
Okay guys, we're here at the quick move-in ready home, so I will quickly take you guys through here so you guys can see what the differences are in this quick move-in ready home and the model home that we toured for you guys. So as you can see, we have the lighter finishes in this home, as well as the lighter backsplash, lighter floors as well. But the layout and everything is gonna be the same in this model home. You're really not gonna have anything different here. You still do have a smaller backyard, which is gonna be about 22 feet or so, give or take, but again, a little bit on the small side. So that's really what this has to offer downstairs. You have your kitchen, your living space here, and a half bath. Let's head upstairs and see what the differences are in this quick move-in ready home. All right guys, so as you come upstairs, just like you've seen in the model home, this one's gonna have a loft as well. So it's nice to have this additional flex space, kids can hang out. And just like in the model home, you're gonna have these cabinets that sit right here on your way to your laundry room. And this one is already spec'd with the upper cabinets right here in the laundry room. All right, now let's go and take a look at your primary suite. So same size as the model home. Bathroom, you're gonna have the same finishes that you do downstairs with the cabinets as well as your hardware. Now we gave you guys the prices on the previous homes that we toured, but I want you guys to guess on this one. Let's see how good you guys are. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 3 choices. Which one, you guys? A, B, or C? Comment below and let me know what you think this home is priced at. Okay guys, let's talk incentives when it comes to this builder. Now they are currently offering a 2-1 buy down that's gonna get your rates down into the 3s, then the 4s, then the 5s. But you can also get a fixed rate at 5.5%. Now there is one thing, with these quick move-ins, we tend to have a little bit more negotiating power, if you will. So sometimes we could go in and get you guys those appliances or blinds. It never hurts to ask, and in cases like this where they have standing inventory, we usually get our way. Now this builder does have some options available when it comes to 4 bedrooms as well. And you can check out those 4 bedrooms by clicking the link above. So if you guys want to take advantage of one of these quick move-in ready homes, you guys got to reach out to us ASAP because I guarantee you that these will not last. So go ahead and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or like I always say, schedule your consultation by clicking the QR code right here and getting on a one-on-one Zoom call with us to discuss all of your needs and how we can help you navigate to your dream home. All right guys, we're here in one of the newest master plan communities in all of Roseville, located in West Roseville. Welcome to Amoruso Ranch. This master plan community is in the early stages of phase 1. At full build out, this community will have a total of about 2,300 homes. There will be 7 parks, 1 elementary school surrounded by 135 acres of open space. Now, one of the downsides to a brand new development is that you are going to be a little bit further out from, some of your amenities, and it's not going to have those established schools.
As well as it's not going to have the parks for a while. So you'll have nearby communities that you can go leverage. Roseville has a bunch of parks, but those are just the growth pains. But the benefit is that you get in on those ground floor prices with these incredible incentives, and these lot sizes are not too bad. Now, when it comes to schools, there will be an elementary school right here in the community eventually. We're hoping just within the next year or two. For now, they will be sending kids to nearby schools. One thing to note would be the middle school. Right now, this is going to be taking children all the way to Buljon Elementary School. I'm going to show you this on the map. It's about a 17-minute drive, so they are going to be providing busing, and you're going to pass a couple middle schools on the way, so just keep that in mind when you're in a new growth area. You're going to go out the area for a while. Long term, there will be a middle school closer to this area. Most importantly, when it comes to the high school, this is within the boundaries of West Park High School, which we've shown you with the prior communities. So important Roseville City school boundaries, but you have a little bit of variance while the area develops out.
Now, within this development, the current builder has 2 separate communities, and the homes range anywhere from 1,300 square feet all the way up to 2,600 square feet with multi-gen options. The home prices range anywhere from the low 500,000s all the way up to the mid 700,000s.
Now you'll want to stick around because we're going to show you one floor plan here, and then we're going to discuss the amazing incentives that they're offering across all of their floor plans right now if you get in on the ground floor of this master plan community. Let's go check it out.
Now we're going to tour their single story plan. Popular, we have a lot of empty nesters moving to the area as well as families. This one is going to be just over 1,800 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 2 full baths. Right at the front of the home, you're going to have the 2 secondary bedrooms. They have it modeled with an office and a bedroom, as well as the shared bathroom. Now off this other wing, off the kitchen area, you're going to have your laundry room as well as a great storage area. I always like when the builders incorporate more storage into the home. You have this nice hall closet that can act as a coat closet, linen storage, and then you have the 4th bedroom tucked away over here where this could be, like they have it modeled, a quiet nursery. It's also a great location in my opinion for an office where you have easy access to the kitchen and tucked away from the other bedrooms. Then you dump right into the common space, which is really open, lots of kitchen storage and cabinetry, as well as a walk-in pantry. You will see that this is an electric community, also with the cooktop. And it has the dining room off here kind of to the side with patio access. You don't have a slider on this one, you have a traditional door out to the back. And then you have a great size family room here at the back side of the home. A little less windows than we've seen in many of the other homes, but you still have window letting natural light in. And then you head into your primary suite that also sits here at the back of the home. Great size. Flows right into the ensuite bathroom, which will have the stand-up shower and the dual vanities. And look at this closet. It's a great size. Here's an example of the backyard. You'll see that sign says standard backyard ends here. This is a premium lot, and so this is gonna look very oversized backing to the open space.
This was a really nice plan, so I want to get into the pricing in this community. Danny mentioned earlier they do have their entry-level product that's across the way. They have a few models going down to 1,300 square feet. Those you can get in as low as $520,000 if you're looking for a real bargain. Now, this is going to be their next step up where we get higher ceilings, a little bit nicer finishes, and larger homes. So this one is going to start, they have some available right around that $618,000 up to about $625,000 for this single story floor plan, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Now, in addition to price, this is an entry level or a starting of a community, so you're gonna get some specials. Interest rates, they're offering down to 4.5% for FHA and VA, and then they're offering around 5.9% for conventional loans. And then they also have closing costs. Closing costs are gonna pay like your escrow and title fees, and that's gonna reduce your out-of-pocket that you have to come in with. They're offering $7,500 in closing costs. Lastly, they are including washer, dryer, refrigerator, and blinds. So these are going to be very affordable to get into and not have so many of those aftermarket expenses that you normally have with new construction. This is very attractive not only to our first-time home buyers, our retirees, but hey, also investors. This is a great thing where you can come just put in a basic backyard and get these rented up very quickly. So make sure you reach out to us for the latest inventory, pricing, and incentives. Now, let's head over to our final community, one of our favorites that's closing out, so they're on their final inventory, and show you one more great affordable home under $600,000.
All right, guys, we are here in the last community on our tour today. It's going to be the most established out of all the communities that we've toured today. In fact, they're on their final phase of build out. Welcome to Fiddyment Farm. Fiddyment Farm is a master plan community that began building in 2006 all the way up to new builds now.
This community has a great location. It's right off of the Blue Oaks corridor with all the shopping and amenities you could desire. You have Rayleigh's One, Safeway, Nugget. You're gonna have easy access to Highway 65 and the whole Highway 65 corridor of Galleria Mall and the fountains. You're gonna have all the eateries, gas stations, everything just right here within about 5 to 10 minutes. And you have all the parks established in the neighborhood, and there are several over here. We're at one right now.
Here, right behind us, is the Pleasant Grove Creek Trail that goes all the way through multiple communities, including the Winding Creek community that we've showcased as well today.
So it's an absolutely beautiful community.
That's right.
Also, because this is an established community, you have all the schools. So you're gonna be walking distance to the elementary school from this community that we're showing you is zoned to a top-rated middle school, Cooley Middle School, as well as that state-of-the-art West Park High School.
Now let's head over and go check out the model.
Come on into our 7th and final home for today's tour. We're showing you this great single-story plan. You can see right as we come in, we have the high ceilings. I love that. It makes it feel like it's very spacious. Right off here at the entry, we're gonna have 2 bedrooms with a shared full bath. And then we're gonna hop down into the common space. You have a laundry room off to the right as well as your garage access. And then we're gonna dump right into the common space. It's nice and open. Again, making this smaller square footage. This is gonna be one of the smaller homes we show you today. It's just over 1,500 square feet, but they've really utilized all the space well. You have a nice big kitchen, lots of cabinetry, a large island, and like some of the prior communities, this is gonna be an all-electric community, so you're gonna have that electric cooktop, okay? And with this builder, I really wanted to emphasize some of the included features that you get that are different from some of the prior builders, and that is you get a covered patio by default. And then up there on the roof, when you look at the aerials, you're gonna get an owned solar system included in the price point. And this one, you guys are gonna like the price on. It's one of our lowest prices today. Now, let's go check out the primary suite. Coming into the primary suite, you can see they did not compromise on the size here. You have plenty of room for a large bed with plenty of room around it, dressers, they have the bench here, and it flows nicely right into the ensuite bathroom, which is gonna have the dual vanities, the stand-up shower. You will see today we didn't have a lot of those bathtubs, right? So a lot of the builders are shrinking these down and just doing the bigger walk-in shower, and then you have a huge walk-in closet. So very short and sweet. The main things about this one is going to be that covered patio, huge backyard. These are 35-foot backyards you could put a pool in, including the own solar. It's in an established neighborhood, walkable to the schools. Lots of pros on this one. Let's go back to the kitchen and I'm going to tell you about the price. Now let's talk price. They have a move-in ready home. It's going to come with their white cabinet package. Again, that own solar covered patio is coming in at $595. An incredible value for a single story with a good backyard size and established community. Now, in addition to that, they did put window furnishings into the home, and they're going to give you $10,000 in closing cost assistance. Sometimes we can negotiate more, so you gotta act quick on these move-in readies and reach out to us. For you investors out there, I just want to give you an idea of what these rent for. We've seen these homes, they're only 1,500 square feet, and that might seem small, but they're 3-bedroom, 2-bath in great school zoning, and they're a single story, so they attract all demographics. They have been renting for $3,000+ a month, so we're finding a lot of investors see these as a great investment opportunity. Now, good job if you stuck around till now. We've seen 7 homes in 7 different communities, and I want to recap these fantastic deals that we have for you. So first up, we were in Mason Trails. In Mason Trails, we had a single story, just under 1,700 square feet with an RV garage, 11,000 square foot lot for just
$680,000.
Then we moved to Sierra Vista, where we had a gated community offering a 2-story, just under 2,100 square feet that included owned solar and a covered patio. Third on our list was Sierra Vista, another move-in ready, just under 1,900 square feet, 2-story for only $560,000. Fourth on our list was in Solaire, where we got into the Roseville School District boundaries, and we brought you a 2,000 square foot, 2-story home for only $615,000. Fifth on our list was Winding Creek. Now, did you guys guess the price right on that one? That one was $615,000 for an 1,800 square foot, 2-story home. Now, sixth on our list was in the new master plan, Amoruso Ranch. We had the single story, just over 1,800 square feet for $618,000. And lastly, we had Fiddyment Farm, where we had a 1,500 square foot single story with a 35-foot backyard, just under $600,000 at $595. Comment below, which home would you select out of these amazing deals we showed you today?
Now, this just scratches the surface of all of the new homes available here in Roseville. Now, we cover all of the Sacramento region, so if you're looking to move into Rockland, El Dorado Hills, Folsom, Lincoln, or Elk Grove, or any other cities, please feel free to check out our playlist. Or if you want more information and want to talk one-on-one, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or go ahead and scan the QR code popping up on the screen so you can schedule your discovery call and we can hop on a one-on-one call and discuss your home journey.
You can check out our Roseville playlist here to learn why people are flocking to Roseville. It will give you the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you want to see more new homes, we have another Roseville new homes playlist here. See you guys on the next video.